standing by.
And he's standing by. Kevin, come on in, man.
Welcome.
Yeah. What's going on, man?
How are you? Come on over here.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Thank you so much for dropping by. How you doing?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Good.
Can you hear it all?
Say it again?
Can
No,
you-
I
yeah,
couldn't
you
hear
can't- you
nothing
can't
at
hear
all right now.
anything. And you doing press all day. A lot of people paparazzi following you around and stuff.
Crazy, man. I know. You were there a little bit. You got a taste of it, huh?
Yeah, man. We were hanging out. We're shooting an exposed show where we hang out for the day and do different things. So that'll be airing later on.
What have you guys been doing today?
You shot some golf balls, you know, just chilling, talking and stuff.
Yeah, he said he could golf, but, you know.
I'm a little rusty.
He talks a big game.
I'm a little rusty.
No, he does talk a good
Yeah, he
game.
talks a big game.
Yeah. You gotta talk it to believe it, right?
Yeah, of course. That's the way that it
You know what I
goes.
mean? You gotta feel it.
Yeah, you have to project the image of success to be successful. Is that what we're
That's
talking
what
about?
it is. That's what it
You
is.
look good, you feel good, you play good,
That's how it is.
right?
Right. But it's
And-
a good.
Go ahead.
It's a good thing that you're here, though, because you're bringing the limelight here to Toronto, because all the international press is following you here. It's a good
I
thing.
love Toronto. What's up?
Now we have your brand new video here. We're about to premiere.
Not talking much on demand. Kevin Federline, the brand new one off the album Playing with Fire. That's Lose Control. So you're happy with that video, right?
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
I know they're crazy out here. It's a
Yes,
good
I
first
love
video.
it.
You're happy with that
Of
video?
course. I'm so happy with the video. I'm happy with the album. Playing with Fire in stores right now. Call up, request the video.
But I want to know, because you are having so much fun in that video. You're dancing, you're hanging out at the club, couple paparazzi shots there. I want to know, how does that compare to your day-to-day life? Because we know you're a father.
You know, day-to-day life is sitting down, changing diapers, being daddy at the same time. Right now, I've been away. I've been away from the kids for like a week right now. It's killing me inside, you know. But baby, I'll be home soon, you know.
Which baby are you talking to?
All of my babies.
All your babies. That's so cute. So then do you call them from the road and talk to them? What happens? How do you
Always.
communicate?
I love you, Dada. You know, so.
That's so cute. Are they fans of the album? Do you get them dancing around to it?
Yeah, Preston gets down. He boogies. He does the.
That's funny. Okay, so Much on Demand is definitely an interactive show. We like to get the input of the audience at home as well as here. So we have an email question actually, and it is just that. How has being a father changed your life? That one is from Laura and Sarnia.
Being a father, it really, really grounds you, and I mean, it's a lesson that you really can't explain. It's something in life that it's unexplainable. It's everything. My whole world is my children. You know, I'm doing this for my children. I do this for my family. So.
We love family men here in the audience, of course.
Yeah.
Obviously. But do you find that maybe your priorities change, not just as a man, but as a human being?
Definitely, because, like I said, everything I do now is for them. I no longer live just for myself. I don't live the free lifestyle. I don't get to go out and get too wild, just a little bit, you know, because I got to go home to my kids.
Just a little, just a little.
That's right. A little's enough. A little's enough.
Keep it a little bit more tame, right?
That's right.
Okay, so
That's
then
right.
what does an average Kevin Federline tame party feel like? What do you do on a Friday night if you have free time?
Well, I come out and I get everybody screaming, you know. If I'm in the club, I'm on the mic. If I'm in the club, I'm on the mic, and that's it. You know, we get them hyped. We love what we do in the club.
Awesome. Okay, speaking of on the mic, we're going to have you on the mic coming up. You're going to be performing
yes.
one of the tracks from your album called Privilege. Kevin Federline performing live on MOD. That's coming up after the break.
What's going on? Welcome back to Much on Demand. Chilling here in the audience with Kevin Federline. How you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good. I'm good, man. I guess the most obvious question is right now, when did you first start rapping?
You know, I started about, maybe 7 to 10 years ago, up and down with it, and really got serious 2 years ago.
Okay. And we were talking earlier today in the car and whatnot. What made you kind of reluctant at that time to maybe take it a little more seriously?
I got in the studio and I did one song, and from there I fell in love with it. It became a part of my passion and a part of me. It's a way for me to talk to all of you and tell y'all what's going on in my life.
Now, a lot of people, when they do records, their first record, a lot of time, they decide to cover the past. Why did you decide right now to cover the present, what's going on right now?
Because I felt like it was a good way to jump in. Everybody knows me as, tabloid, headline, Page 6, all that stuff. So, I really wanted to touch on that and talk back. So, the album, you know what I'm saying, is fire.
And when you first came to Britney and said, I think I'm going to do this hip-hop thing, how was she? Was she supportive?
Definitely. She's been there with me, the whole time. She really loves what I'm doing right now, and she's probably my #1 fan. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
It's good.
Dope.
Yeah, it is.
Dope.
It's a good thing.
And you did a track with her called Crazy on the album.
Yeah.
What was it?
That's the family standpoint of view right there. That's me holding down my family. So you have to check that one out too.
How nice was it to be able to do a track with your wife?
It was crazy. It's like, we did more than just one track. So by the time we did that track, it was normal. I get in the studio, I make her leave. Because we're both shy. We don't want to do it in front of each other. I can't sit there and get in the booth and be Mr. Rapper in front of my family. It's crazy.
Yeah. And then she comes in.
And then she comes in and kicks me out.
Okay.
So
nice. All right. Well, we have a little game here on MOD. It's called The Bag of Truth.
Dun dun dun. Dun, 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 dun.
So this is your bag of truth. This picture actually on your album artwork.
Yeah,
so took it off. Okay, so basically I'm just going to pick a question out. And these are all random questions. The bag of truth. Oh, what does your wife nag you about the most? It had to be that right away.
I'll give you 2 things, okay? I'm the worst at drinking a half of a soda and putting it down somewhere. So she finds all these soda, half empty, half full soda cans around the house. I get yelled at for that for sure.
Okay.
And then smoking cigarettes, man, is probably the #1.
Okay.
She gets on me for that. Yeah, I gotta quit.
She wants you to quit.
Yeah, of course. Of
and
course.
You having trouble quitting?
A little bit. You gotta be ready. I don't know if I'm ready yet. It's too much going
on. Okay, we'll do one more here. The thing about the soda cans is you can't go back and get an old can once, you know what I mean, once you're half finished it.
Well, I like it to be almost freezing cold. So when it warms up a little bit, I'm done with it.
Okay, the second question here is greatest misconceptions people have about you. These 2 are pretty heavy.
The greatest misconception is that everybody thinks that I eat donuts, man. I don't eat donuts.
Don't eat donuts. All right, you performed your first. We were talking earlier today because you're performing today on the show tonight.
Yeah.
And your first big, I guess your first television performance was at the Teen Choice Awards.
Yeah.
Which was a huge performance.
Yeah, it was crazy.
How do you deal with the pressures of having to perform when you haven't had the time to kind of craft your skill to where maybe you want it to be?
I think it's it's a build-up. I think Teen Choice was the first, and I was nervous, and the more you do it, the less nervous you get, the more comfortable you get with being in front of everybody, and I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm not shaking at all. I'm sitting here with people that are good. Good.
Welcome back to Much on Demand. I'm here with Kevin Federline, our co-host on MOD for the full hour today.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so before the video, we were asking you what your wife nags you about the most. Is there anything you nag her about?
My wife has a problem waking up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and nudging me and trying to get me up and just have a conversation about what she's gonna wear the next day or what are we gonna do, and sometimes I'm not very I don't want to say that I'm mean, but
You're sleeping.
I get groggy. You know, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I want to sleep. You know, I've been up all night with the kids, and so
that's to be expected.
Yeah, that's my number one thing, dude. Baby, please let me sleep. Let me sleep. Just a little bit.
Does she eat off your plate and stuff too?
Always, always. You know, I like from day one, even if we're eating the same thing, it doesn't matter. We both got a Big Mac. We both got, you know, she's eating mine too.
Okay.
Before she even takes a bite of her own, you know.
It always tastes better if it's on someone else's plate, right?
That's what she says. I'm
That's
like, I don't eat her food. I try to finish mine.
All right, we got Tim Deegan outside, one of our other BJs. He has a question from the street. Tim, what's going on?
Yes, I'm outside with Sarah and Alex from Newmarket, and they have a question for K-Feds. What's your question, guys?
Do you find that writing music helps you deal with all the pressures from the media?
Definitely. I put a lot of the, you know, that's what my music is really about, is what I'm feeling, my emotions, what I'm going through, and I just put it in an art form. So definitely do.
Thanks a lot for the question. Now you movie buff? You watch a lot of movies?
I haven't been able to lately, you know. It's been a while since I've seen them. I think the last movie I saw was maybe X-Men. That's
X-Men?
how long ago. Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a minute. What would you say your favorite movie of all time is?
My favorite movie of all time?
Yeah.
Probably Scarface, dude.
Yeah, it's a classic. That's a classic. That's one of my favorite movies too. Anyway, right now I wanted to go see Borat.
Definitely want to see it, man.
I wanted to go
definitely want to see it. I was talking about it on the way here with one of my people, and we're gonna go check that out this week. You know, I heard it's good.
I went to see the actual screening because he was here in Toronto to premiere it or to air it, and the projector broke down halfway through the film.
Oh,
yeah, it was like
man.
As soon as it was getting good to the good part. Welcome back. Here's what topped the box office now. Borat has all these alter egos, right? Ali G, Sasha, all these other things. You have any alter egos?
Not too many. K-Fed could be an alter ego sometimes.
Yeah. That was what I want to point out. A lot of people come through here, okay? A lot of different artists come through the show, and, you know, they come with their jewelry and whatnot. But I want to tell you, this is probably one of the nicest pieces I've seen. Let's see. Can you show them the pinky ring?
Oh, the pinky.
The pinky ring is. Can you guys see that at home? Can you zoom in on that for a second? Look how big that rock is. Can you tell us what the rock is?
This was the diamond that I gave to my wife when we first got married. So, you know, I got her a bigger one, and I made a pinky ring out of this one. I couldn't just give it away. You know, I got to keep it in the family.
Couldn't just give it away.
Yeah, can't do that.
Now, what was the proposal like? Was it a romantic setting? Like, what'd you do for the big proposal?
She proposed to me, dude. No, I swear to God.
I didn't even know. Yeah? What do you mean? How'd that go down?
I don't know. We were on a plane. We were on our way back from Ireland, and it just happened. It's crazy.
She all of a sudden...
Yeah, and I told her no.
You said no at first?
I swear I said no.
But you were kidding?
Of course.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, maybe you weren't ready or something at the time. Maybe you're like, I don't know. We might have to take it a little slower. You know, I don't know. Anyway, you're co-hosting today, so I'm going to ask you, you know what we're going to next? You have an idea what's going on right now?
I have no idea. What are we going to next?
Oh, you don't? Oh, I thought you were... we're going to check out some B-roll right now.
Uh-oh.
This is of the golfing.
Oh, uh-oh.
Yes, of the golfing today.
Uh-oh. It's going to show...
Yeah, it's
I golf, man. I started out horrible, but then I started hitting some Tiger Woods shots.
Okay, you had him going a little bit of a slice, but let's check out some of the footage from today.
All right, yeah, let's do that.
You can talk about what's going on right now because our mics are hot.
The
role reversal. Where does Kim?
I'm throwing golf balls at my boys down there.
and
watch. Wait, look at the form. Look at the form of this.
Oh,
look at the form. You see that?
There? You see that form there? That was the Happy Gilmore I did for you guys right there.
What do you mean by the role reversal?
I don't remember what I was going to say there. I got very excited with the shot.
Little golf, you know.
It was good. Now, one thing we were talking about today during the day, because I always see pictures of you on the golf courses in attire that doesn't meet the specific requirements of a golf course, and I was wondering how you're able to do that.
Well, you know, like I said, there's a golf course across the street from my boys' apartments, and it's like a little par 3. Everybody could wear whatever they want there. You could go there in a tank top and baggy shorts. They don't discriminate on you over there, so.
That's where I gotta find out where that is.
That's what I'm talking about.
Anyway, your live performance coming up very shortly.
Yeah.
We got a lot more coming up with Kevin Federline. Keep it locked right here to Much.
This is Much on Demand. What's going on? Kevin Federline joining us, co-hosting for the full hour, and still is going to perform, so don't go anywhere. You doing okay?
Of course, I'm doing great.
Good. I like what I saw on the golf course there. Pretty good.
Thank you.
You're
I'm trying to get my golf game up, you know.
Okay, that's good. I want to talk to you about, we're talking about some of the perks. Matt's saying that you don't always wear proper golf attire, but I want to know, what are some of the perks? Because we know there's sometimes some drawbacks to being famous, to being constantly in the public eye, but what are some of the perks, maybe? Tell us. What do you get away with?
The perks for me is being able to come out here and like interact with everybody. Like I love it. I love it. It means more than anything.
That's a good answer.
It's the honest answer.
Oh, all right. I thought you were going to tell me that you get free movie tickets all the time or something. I was going to ask you for some.
I don't worry about that stuff.
Okay. All right. That's good. So I want to talk to you maybe about the reverse side of that. How do you deal with critics? Because, of course, that's what your album is about. You feel like you want to have a voice and talk to those people. So how's that?
You know, really it doesn't, honestly, like it doesn't bother me. The critics are there. It's good. Like if you got people like criticizing you, you must be doing something right. That's how I see it.
Yeah, do you feel like that's true? You feel like it's a good thing people are paying attention?
It is, definitely. I got their attention, and, you know, the album's in stores right now, so if you really want to know how I feel, go pick it up.
I want to know, do you feel like that makes you a more guarded person? Do you have a difficult time trusting people because of that?
Not really. You know, I read people very well, so I know, like, if I get in a room with somebody, I can see their intentions, you know, just by the way they're talking or by the way they're fidgeting around. It's something that I grew up learning.
Nice. Okay, you're a good judge of character. That's good.
That's what it is.
Okay, we have another email question right now, okay? So this one's from Jamie in Edmonton.
What's up, Jamie?
This is an email for Kevin. I just want to say that I saw your performance at the Teen Choice Awards, and I have to say I was very impressed. I think you did such a great job. I was just wondering, how do you deal with the pressure of the media and having to live up to all the expectations?
I'm glad that there's expectations, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it makes me bring it that much harder. Like I'm really, really, really falling in love with this whole business and able to like come out and perform. Performing is what I've been doing. You know, I've been a dancer for almost every artist, and now I get to be a dancer for myself. You know what I'm saying? So
you get your own spotlight.
I get my own show, my own light, my own voice.
That must be a good feeling.
It is a very good feeling. I mean, it seems like it's been a long road. It hasn't been the easiest road, but I'm here and I'm happy playing with fire.
Nice. But I want to know, because it also changes the whole game for you, because there's different expectations on you because your wife is who she is.
Of course. You know, like, I don't think that I'm not out trying to live up to my wife. You know, I think like we work together as a team, and that's it. You know, that's what we do.
Do you follow the tabloids? No, don't be sorry. He's already married.
Never. I don't. You know, I did like over a year ago, and I just found that it's you know, it's meaningless. You know, to me they know nothing.
I know, but can I just tell you this, and I want to get your honest opinion of it. Like, how do you feel? Because I'm sure that nobody in your circles travels around with us weeklies in their shopping cart, but I will just tell you this. When I am at the supermarket and I see you guys on the cover, sometimes I pull up the magazine and look at it. Do you think that makes me a bad person? Like, what do you think about that?
Not at all. Like, I wouldn't tell anybody not to pick it up, but at the same, you know, they're making money. That's what they do. They create their stories. They make their money. I mean, it's a booming business right now for them. It's huge because everybody's so interested in it. And I mean, it's kind of flattering that people are interested in my life that way. You know, it's a 50-50 thing. You know, it's a give and take relationship. So I mean, you know, they're here, they're not going anywhere. I'm here, I ain't going anywhere. So.
Are you able to sort of look at our culture and think about things on societal terms? Because you're in the middle of it, you're probably not able to think about what it means. You know what I'm saying? But we are in the age of celebrity. Do you think about that?
Not too much. You know, I'm just really, honestly, like I'm here for my family, my kids, my wife, my music, all that type of stuff. I don't have time to worry about everything else.
True. So let's get into this. Let's get to the Kevin Federline Truth. We're going to go back to the bag of truth. Are you guys ready for this? Are you ready for this?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know what's in here. Okay, we got another question. This one says, what's the scariest thing that has ever happened to you? You can go as deep as you feel like you need to.
Well, I won't go that deep. But
Okay.
I fell out of a tree and fell down a hill one time, and it's kind of the scariest but funny thing because we got it on tape.
Ooh.
And we'll be putting it out soon, so I mean you'll have to come check it out.
That must have happened to you recently then.
Yeah, it happened to me. I was doing actually a photo shoot for a magazine, and they thought it would be a good idea that I sit and hang on this branch.
Wait, was it like a sexy photo shoot or something? Like you're half naked falling out of a tree?
It was not to that extent, but no, it was funny, but it hurt at the same time, you know.
All right, well, we're glad that you made it.
I'm
right?
here, no broken bones.
Okay, we got one more in here. Find out what's going on. Oh, this is it. We're going to test your truth, Kevin Federline. When was the last time you cried? Be honest.
All right. I sniffled up a little bit last week when I was missing my children, so that's the honest truth. When I was in New York, I shed a tear.
Oh no! So did you call them and talk to them?
Well, they're too young to really talk to. My other kids I get to talk to all the time, but I was really missing Preston and Jaden, so.
Do you have any kind of music specifically that you go to when you're feeling those really sad, sentimental moments?
No, I try to stay away from that because then I'll be bawling.
Yeah, then you'll be blubbering. You put on some Coldplay and then that's it. It's over.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to go to the window and say
Let's
hi to your
do it.
fans. Is that okay?
All right.
Okay, let's go this way. I see you. They've been waiting in the cold. Kevin, it's Federline, everybody. Come on over. Get a little closer. We're not going to hurt you. Here we are. Guys, we have to take a little break.
Yeah.
While Kevin is signing some autographs. Don't forget, he's still going to be performing this.
Yes, what's going on? Welcome back to Much on Demand. Here with Kevin Federline as well as Sarah. Kevin, obviously our co-host for today.
Yeah.
Do you have any good time here in Toronto, Canada? You
Say it again.
You having a good time in Toronto?
Of course. Good. I love it.
You've been here before, though, obviously.
I have been here before. Not like this, though. These people are great.
Very nice. And speaking of these people, we have an audience question. You have a question for Kevin?
Yeah, hi. I'm just wondering if you could tell me what has been your biggest challenge musically this year?
My biggest challenge is really like the album as a whole. I took a year and a half to make the album. I got about 7 months through, and I cut all of the music. I had like 30 songs. I cut them all, and had to start all over again. So that's been my biggest challenge.
Nice. Who's your worst critic?
Me.
Are you your worst critic?
Always.
Yeah, you scrutinize over every...
I have to be. I'll watch the tapes of performance. I'll watch, the appearances, even when I'm talking just like this and learning, like you really got to learn how to talk to people and get your message across, and let everybody know that Playing with Fire is out in stores as many times as you possibly can. They can't hear it enough.
What's worse, though? What's worse? Is it more difficult for you to, see the live performances and watch the interviews, or how about is it listening to the record? What's more sensitive?
The record, the record is a bit easier. I think it's. I'm more critical on like the appearance part, like when people see me. So I know like if I'm being judged a certain way, I know whether or not it's real or it's not real. You know what I mean?
Who would be your mentor, someone that you would aspire to not necessarily be like, but someone you look up to in the music industry? Like, if I could do it like them, I'd be happy.
I look up to like the huge CEO businessmen like Puffy, Jay-Z, Jermaine Dupri, Jimmy Iovine. You know, people that really know, because, you know, I got Federline Records, so I'm just starting my record label. I'm going to go around, I'm going to find a bunch of artists, people that have a whole lot of talent, and, like, that's what I'm trying to build. I'm not just trying to build myself as an artist, I'm trying to build myself as a businessman.
But do you feel like, as well, too, because you started off as a dancer, you know, and you came to Los Angeles, and now obviously your life is completely different now. Do you feel like it's made you have more of an open mind when it comes to thinking about artists that you might want to sign to your label?
Definitely, you know, but I mean, I've always found that I've kind of had an ear for music, you know, for good beats and things like that. So, I mean, that helps, you know. I've had record labels tell me that I A&R'd my record perfect. It's great, you know, with a little bit of help from my friends. You know, we're doing it.